Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Trying again, following the set. His first throw is an interception. Taylor Lippin to pick that one off. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First half, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, Allen. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw now, Allen. Hits his running back. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. McCloud now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
it here with Bijan Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. James Cook, the intended target. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, Allen. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 32. Here's a screen for Cook. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Complete out to the right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fast now to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, Allen finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Flush down out to his left. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Now it's Cook. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Running back sent in motion.
Alert!
3rd and goal for Allen. He brings it in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bass's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're now set for 1st and 10. And Allen will hold on to this. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Johnson finds the football complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get...
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pass on for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Brought in right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
brings up 2nd down. At the 36.
From the 36. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons looking at 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? 6.
Penix here from the gun. The throw is caught. And they're going to be sacked with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Penix working from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A run like that, it just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long. It's Allen. Forced out to his right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Hits his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Now Penix off the play action. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Got all of touch more to clear that crossbar. And unfortunately, that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Massive hit, the ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive defensive adjustments, but the last...
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game.
Falcons 15. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He's got a man left, and he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a run by Cook. And they'll try ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Play action now. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Back to throw now, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to work it to the 20. David Onyemata there for the stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 8. Here's a screen for Cook. Running in the red zone. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on first down. Allen finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-possession game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills stretch the lead to 23.
Falcons 15.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Penix now on first down. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looked like a Bill got it. And they take him down. Right along the 30.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Penix on first down. Escapes the pocket. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19,
Play fake. Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it...
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, goes to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again, it's Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Allen on the play action. Headed out right. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, can't hit him in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to look.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
9 yards. It's second down.
Trying again, following the set. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6 brings up second down.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Penix working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLeod now returning it. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds.
And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Let's go now. Come back to Cowboy 80.
To the air with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Gotta hurry this to the line.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Allen on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Takes this in the area of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down. Penix. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up fourth and long.
It's
Jade, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be